Hi, I'm Katie, a dietitian with Minnesota Community Care, and I'd like to explain to you how ingredient up meal planning works. So, most of us are eating a lot more of our meals at home lately. That gives us a really good opportunity to become a little bit more comfortable in our kitchens, try out some new meals, and use up some of those ingredients that have been stuck in our pantry for a long time now. So, if we're thinking about ingredient up meal planning, we're comparing that to recipe down meal planning. So if we're starting out with a recipe, a lot of times that calls for ingredients that we don't already have available to us at home, which serves us best when we are about to go to the grocery store, right? If we're taking a long time between trips to the grocery store, ingredient up meal planning can be really helpful because it considers what we already have and builds off of that, and it helps us to use up everything that might be going bad quickly, right? So if we have produce that's going to spoil, we can use that as our starting point to build a well-rounded meal from there. Meal planning doesn't have to be complicated. There's just three really important things that we want to make sure to include in all of our meals. So the first thing is a good healthy source of carbs. That can come from a whole grain or corn, sweet potatoes, peas also go in that category. So that's our first component. Second thing is a good source of protein. So fish is a good option because you can keep canned or frozen fish available for those long stretches between the grocery store. Eggs, tofu, meat, beans also go in this category. The third thing we want is produce. This is the most important one. So any kind of fruit or vegetable provides a ton of good nutrients for us, things that we need every single day. It doesn't have to be fresh. It can be canned, frozen, dried, all those things count too. But ideally, produce makes up half of all of our meals. So that's a really important one to consider. So hopefully by thinking about working from an ingredient up standpoint, you can use up all those good things that you already have at home, and you can build some really well balanced meals that include all three of those components that we talked about, and hopefully they're delicious and you can enjoy them with your family. So I hope you're all staying safe and still eating those veggies.